Hello and welcome, it's Gilly Q. I'm here on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. I've got this lovely 16 by 12 nice gallery wrapped canvas. I've put masking tape on the back to protect it from getting my painty fingers. It's got the push pins in it. There is a link to all the products I use underneath the video in the description, and you'll find them on my Amazon store there. Rightio, I'm going to do a little bit of mixed techniques. I'm absolutely loving working on this waxed paper. You can end up saving all the paint that you drop on it to make paint skins, or as I did with this one, this was the wax, keep the wax paper, the waterproof side up, and then I dipped this, and that was the leftover wax paper. So I have intentions of putting it on a, you can do anything with it. You can make, cut it out for jewellery, cabochons. This is going on a placemat, and then I'll resin it. So that's this absolutely cheap and wonderful product that's just working out fantastic. I get this from the Australian Kmart, and it's 12 meters for $5, and truly that roll has lasted me ages and ages. So you can put it underneath any paint pour you do, and then any paint that falls off onto here, you can either balloon kiss it to make some nice patterns, or spread it out, or blow dry it out and leave it to dry, and then that's what you get. You get a really durable, I mean, you could use it as wrapping paper if you wanted. You could let the children cut shapes out and put it on birthday or gift cards. There's so many ideas, but for $5 for 12 meters, bargain. So it says waterproof backing, reinforced reverse for extra strength. And it truly is. It's just fabulous. Okay, that's what I'm going to work on today. I'm going to do a little bit of a mixed technique on this one. I'm just going to go for it, and then if I need to jump in, I will tell you along the way. First of all, I'm going to give it a coat. This is just the normal, all my paints and how I mix them are in the description below. And there's even video links for if you're a beginner to learn how to mix your acrylic paints with my homemade pouring medium. I try to make everything budget friendly. I do not use expensive paint brands normally, unless I'm just trying something out to show you. They're all reasonably priced, and especially if you make your own pouring medium and not buy the commercial products that are pre-made, which are very expensive mostly, then it's really nice, easy home art you can do with your children, your grandchildren, family or friends. Oh, what was I going to do with that? Hang on, I'm gonna do a little bit of a different thing with this. So covered it in my white. I'm gonna literally do this. I'm doing a background. This is Viridian green. It's almost like a teal. So I'm just going to put a few spots of that. You wonder where on earth is she going this time, but just bear with me. I have something in mind, as I usually do, and it sometimes doesn't work out, so then I'll switch it. You can change it. So I'm going to turn it over. So this is for my background. I'm actually going to dip that. Okay, always make sure you have a damp cloth ready to keep your hands white. So I'm actually going to sort of do my dip technique, but I'm going to use it as a background. And I'm going to twist it, and hopefully it will create like a very Probably should have put more paint because it's not moving. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Okay. Oh, not bad. Not bad. So I'm going to actually leave that because I have a plan stain. That's quite muted, so it will actually work with what I'm doing. And then actually doing this one for a little gift for a lady friend of mine. So I'm going to put some puddles in. So this is magenta. Just bear with me. Magenta. I'll go orange. Oh, actually, I want to use the thicker one. I like to, if I'm doing balloon kisses and dips, use the paint a little bit thicker. So, or balloon kisses, should I say. Ooh, that doesn't matter, don't worry if you feel you're stuffed up, you can fix it. So this was purple, but I think I mixed it with phthalo blue as well. Add some fluoro pink in this. Just bear with me. I'm really loving this background. You could actually, it's such a good idea for other ways to paint. Go the dark, just the dark purple now. You will see where I'm going with this in a little while. I think it's, fingers crossed, I've just got a good feeling it's going to be absolutely fine. That's where we're going. I probably could do with a bigger balloon than that, but let's try this one. So I'm going to lay the balloon not down that way. I'm going to do it like the egg shape. So give your balloon a real good kiss in there. Oh, look at that. Then I'll use the kisses to enhance. When I bring you closer, you will see. Then I can put run my balloon kisses off onto my wax paper, knowing that the wax paper dries beautifully to reuse. Just love these so much. Wow, wow, wow. I actually love that, leaving that center. Just try and use a bit of that green. Just a tiny bit of very wispy stuff. You'll see in a minute when I bring you down That is actually gorgeous. So press my balloon out, kiss it onto my wax paper, knowing that it can all be reused. I'm going to bring you down to have a little look-see at that. Well, this is so sort of light and feathery because it wasn't a lot of paint underneath the balloon kisses. And that kind of dip in the middle looks as though you're kind of looking like a 3D effect, like you're looking through. I'm not sure if when it dries I might put something in there. Maybe I use a resin decor or something. We'll have a look when I've finished, but it's just gorgeous and light, feathery. And look at some of the leftover balloon kisses on the wax paper. So as I said, you can reuse all of those, or I can make a piece of art out of the paper. So I think that was such an easy kind of beginners. Looks like those flower effects are like blowing in the wind, like a whirlwind around. But I love that effect, doing something different in the background with my balloon kisses in there. I love it. Let me know what you think. I'm absolutely love it. And I will decide if I don't go on any further. I just let it dry and varnish it and gift it as intended. Or if I do something else with it, then I'll let you know. Okay, thanks so much for joining me for this quickie today. Please take care. Oh, I have been told that some people that are subscribed are not getting notifications off YouTube. If that's the case, then unsubscribe and then resubscribe and hit the notification bell. And even if you don't want to see all of my videos, at least, you know, I'll pop up in your feed. I just want to thank you for your support. It costs you nothing and I really appreciate it. So bye for now.
I'm showing you some photos of it now, but I did continue on. I wasn't that thrilled with it at all, so looking back on it, so I decided to keep going, and what I ended up with I'm super happy with. I mean, it's nice and it was sort of nice to do a different background, but I thought no, I can do better, and I just continued to work on that wax paper with the colours that I had there. So and basically doing a dip and slide technique, but oh boy, didn't it turn out an absolute beauty that I'm really thrilled with now. So please wait on. Again, bear with me, maybe a little bit longer video, but I think you'll really like the outcome. But let me know what you personally thought was better, the first one I did or this second one. So enjoy. Now for the lift, I'm lifting it straight up because I think it's a completely different composition. I'm absolutely loving that. It was so bright and beautiful because there was quite a few fluoro colours in there, and of course I have to finish it off with my signature balloon kiss, don't I? So super happy with that one. That will absolutely pop with resin or just a varnish finish on it, and it was a lovely little deep edge canvas, so super happy with that. Glad that you sticked with me to the end, and please let me know what you think. Now again, I'm being told that people that are subscribed are not getting notifications from YouTube. If that's the case, I'm told that if you unsubscribe and then resubscribe and press the notification, you will get the videos come up into your feed. So I'm told. So let me know, that would be interesting if this actually works. So bear with me, and I'll add some dry photos at the end. Take care.